What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Life and Love podcast. As you can see, we're in a little bit of a different setting today. This is going to be a really exciting conversation. So if you're listening to this on like audio version, basically if you're not on YouTube, I would recommend pausing it, hopping over to YouTube, and checking us out over there because today we are cooking pizza.
In the kitchen.
We're making some food. It's going to be so much fun.
Yeah. And we're going to be eating in the kitchen too.
Hello and welcome to the Life and Love podcast, a conversation designed to help you have healthy relationships, become the person you truly want to be, and overall get the most out of life.
We're your hosts, Dominic and Emily Whitfield. Thank you so much for joining, and stay tuned as we learn and grow together. All right, everybody, so we're really excited about today's kind of conversation, episode, because today we're going to be cooking some barbecue chicken pizza.
Yes, with bacon and onions.
Yes, it's going to be so good. So we're really excited about it. We've got all the different ingredients here. We've got another little camera so we can show you like hands-on what's happening, what we're doing. Mm-hmm. Now, as we start, I'm not a cook. Emily's good at cooking, but by no means are we like culinary experts.
No.
We're just kind of having fun in the kitchen. And we wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about food and health and nutrition. So we'll kind of talk through that as we get going. But the first step that we need to do is get our bread, right?
Let's get our crust.
All right, let's get our crust. So we got this. This is not homemade. We cheated.
Okay, we tried homemade. We ran out of flour.
We ran out of flour, so I used like half regular flour and half coconut flour, and it didn't work. Didn't work. So we start with our crust. Riley, what's next? What do we do after we put? What do we put on the crust? Do you know?
For this one, I think we just put this on there, right?
Yeah, barbecue
sauce. Yeah.
Let's go.
Put barbecue sauce on, then put cheese and muffin.
All right, let's do it.
Some onions.
So we're gonna put some barbecue sauce on this bad boy. Here, wanna? Do you wanna do it?
I guess I'll do it. Oh.
You
Whoopsies.
literally missed the pizza.
Judah, say whoopsies.
Your technique is perfect. Babe.
Thank you. It's my left hand.
Be generous. There you go.
Okay.
Slather that on there.
Okay. More?
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta spread it out.
Okay. All right.
Hold on, we can use
Here,
this.
I'll do this part.
Or can you get a spoon? Clean one?
There you go.
I can't keep stopping eating it.
Can't stop
Spatula.
eating
You ready?
it. Oh, fancy.
Ooh. So Emily and I wanted to do this kind of the specific topic. Really, we're going to sit down and kind of talk about it, but we figured if we're talking about food... Judah, stop screaming. He's a screamer. Sorry about that. But we figured if we're going to talk about food, we might as well actually cook something. So, we wanted to talk a little bit about food and nutrition, and we understand that barbecue chicken pizza is not the healthiest thing out there. We get that.
Don't get it on the edge.
Oh, sorry.
I'm like,
I don't know what I'm doing. But we did want to talk a little bit about food and nutrition. So for me personally, I had some things come up a few years ago. Dude, why would you put that on there?
I thought it was an onion.
No, it's not an onion. I had some things come up a few years ago where I had these pains in my stomach. I would wake up in the middle of the night and just be in immense amount of pain. And I went to the doctor, and they basically didn't have any really answers for me. It basically boiled down to I have what is called a leaky gut, and it's really gross, so sorry if your appetite is ruined by that. But basically my gut just kind of leaks out, and when I eat bad foods, it escapes my intestines, and basically my body starts attacking against itself. And so it all boils down to just eating poorly my entire life and continuing to eat like I was a 15-year-old boy. And
Dominic loves to snack. Like, he's a snacker. Like, he's the kind of guy that will sit on the couch at night and just eat a whole bag of chips.
If not like
the
two
whole
bags
bag.
of chips. Yeah, for sure. And so, like, I basically came to a point in my life where I'm like, I can't eat like that anymore. Yeah. But I couldn't eat like that anymore because it was literally messing up my gut. And so Emily and I have made some pretty incredible changes in our life because she believe it or not, isn't really the health nut either. So at the beginning of our marriage, both of us were basically eating like we were 15 years old. And so we're trying to incorporate more health into our diet. As Riley spills yet another drink. Okay, we're going to keep that there. Trying to eat better, and so, homemade barbecue pizza is the way to go.
Yeah. Well, we just, started to be more intentional about what we do eat.
Stop. You're done. There's nothing in there, dude.
Hold on.
Oh, you spilled it all.
And we have noticed a really huge difference in his stomach pains.
Yeah.
It's been
Sprinkle some on.
quite a few months since he's had an episode. So
yeah, it's been much better. I haven't really experienced any pain, anything like that. So now back to the pizza, we have put a little bit of onions on here. Sprinkling some chicken on there.
bacon.
Riley, does this look so yummy?
Yeah.
You can't have this. This is Mommy and Daddy's pizza. I'm just kidding. That was a fake cry, dude.
That was a cry.
Okay, now we need to put some cilantro on it.
Cilantro.
Yeah, cilantro.
You like cilantro?
No.
Can you peel tear the leaves off and stick it on top? Do you put that on before or after?
The cilantro?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's before.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, so we're terrible cooks. So basically, with this new health journey that we're on, this is impossible with children.
You should have seen us trying to actually get this going in the first place before we start recording.
Oh my goodness! It was
Oh
a
my
nightmare.
gosh.
We had some pizza on green too.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
So as we were making some of these health changes, Riley, hold on. As we were making some of these health changes, we noticed that something happened in our personal life, that we were cooking a lot more at home. We were making more food, and we were eating out less. We were eating healthier, and we were eating together more. I think for the first part, for a little while, they were eating poorly. It was always just going and grabbing something to eat, or going and not really being home with each other. And so over the last few months, we've been really intentional about not eating out, which has forced us to do things like this, where we'll cook before the kids get to bed. Or
I also cook earlier too.
Stop.
Which right now is a fail because Ryan had gymnastics tonight. And
Mondays are hard, yeah.
Mondays are really hard. But I start cooking at 5 o'clock now, which is kind of crazy. If you would have told me that a few years ago to start cooking dinner at 5, I'd be like, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But it just works better for us because the kids, we start to have their cleanup routine and bedtime routine, starting at 7 and they go to bed at 8.
Yeah.
So it just works out to start cooking at 5, dinner's ready by 5:30, depending on what I'm cooking. Maybe.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That is crazy, dude.
You don't really loud.
Maybe 6 o'clock dinner's ready, we eat, we have some playtime, and then clean. So it's helped to eat earlier. I know they say you need to eat before.
And we got some money.
Before 7 o'clock.
Yes.
Or was it 6?
I don't know, but we eat pretty late.
Well, not anymore. I was just saying we don't.
You guys are fine. This is your last podcast.
Yeah.
You guys are out of here. They are ridiculous. This is funny because they know, they're not normally like this. They know that we're recording. They know that something important's happening, so they're just being crazy. All right, so we got the cheese on, we got the barbecue sauce, we got the onions, the chicken, the cilantro, the bacon. I'm gonna top it off with a little bit of garlic salt.
Yes, that
We're gonna
sounds so
stick
good.
this bad boy in the oven, and we're gonna
tomatoes.
get in.
No, we need some tomatoes on yours.
Not right now.
Riley, look at this. Doesn't this look so yummy?
Can we make a second one?
You want to make another one? You're gonna eat all of this?
You're gonna eat all of this.
I probably will, honestly.
I mean, this is the size you get at a restaurant.
Hey, easy, dude.
We like it though. I'm just saying that's a normal size that you get for.
A cup.
Look at that.
A cup.
Okay. Judah wants his cup. My
Alright,
gosh.
so tell them how we're sticking this in the oven in case they want to make this at home.
Stick it on the rack. Don't stick it on the pan.
You just want to stick it right in there?
Yeah, stick it on the rack because it says it makes it crispier. So.
Ooh, yeah. And get to
Stick
put
it in the
in.
oven at 425.
425.
Maybe like 8 minutes.
And we are
Yeah.
trying to get.
So since the crust is already cooked,
We are trying to get some pizza in the oven with no pan on it.
So basically, all of the ingredients are already cooked. So we're essentially just warming it up,
yeah,
melting the cheese.
yeah.
Chicken's cooked, bacon's cooked, cheese is cooked, bread's cooked. I don't know. All right, welcome back. The kids have been fired. I mean, put to bed, or they're in the playroom. They're doing something.
They're too much.
They're too much. They were insane. Judah's been doing this thing where he screams at the top of his lungs when he doesn't get his way. It's so weird.
You guys, if you have advice on what to do about that.
Okay. All right, let's get back into this. Pizza number 2. Why don't you start? Well, you did the barbecue sauce last time. I'm going to do it this time.
Okay.
So tell everybody what you did Friday.
Why?
Because I've been trying to get her to do this for like 5 years.
No, you have not.
I feel like I have.
No, you've been trying to get me to work out, not specifically dance.
Same thing. So you got to tell everybody what you did.
So I used to dance. If you didn't know that, I used to do
Judah,
like ballet.
you're fired. Go away.
I used to do like ballet and stuff. And I stopped doing it after I graduated high school because I went off to Dallas and did college. So, this is not a good idea, Judah. No. So, I went off to college and stopped dancing, and it's been like almost 10 years now since I did that. Stop.
Stop it.
So,
Dude, go away. What are you doing?
oh my gosh.
Anyways, go ahead. You went to Dallas.
Okay, so I stopped dancing about almost like 10 years ago, and moving here, Dom's always been trying to like get me to work out or do a gym or something like that.
Yes, Emily, do the gym.
You know
Go
what I
do
mean.
gym.
You know what I mean. And so I found this like dance studio. It's a little far. It's like 40 minutes from here. But I noticed they did an adult class, which I think is pretty rare for like a ballet studio. And so, I decided that I would go and try it out. And I did on Friday, and it was awesome.
You're in high school again. You're dancing.
No. Like, why does dance have to be like a high school thing?
I don't know. It just, I mean, I guess it's not, but
Like, you see it as like a little girl thing.
no, I guess I see it as if like compared to my sport, you know, like I played basketball in high school. So like to me that would be like if I found, I don't know, like I don't know, like
A team and
yeah,
playing games. You do have a team. Judah, my lord.
He's literally back here just throwing things around. Can you stop?
Like, go to the playroom.
A whole room dedicating for playing.
Oh my
Plays in
word.
the kitchen. Kids are the
I
best.
feel like the audio of this, if you're listening, is so annoying.
It's gonna make no sense at all.
They've probably already left.
Yeah.
I don't blame them.
For sure. But it was really cool because Emily, like, she does a lot. Obviously, she's a great mom and she works and does all that fun stuff. But she hasn't really taken any time for herself to do something she enjoys. And for me, I am very good at taking time to myself.
Almost too good.
Almost too good. So, like, I love golfing, fishing. I love my kids. And
You get one piece of bacon.
there you go. And so for Emily, she's always like, "You're going to do that again? You're going to do this?" I'm like, "Yeah, babe, but you should find something that you like so that you can do it too." And
Well, I get mad at
hopefully
him. I'm always like, you always get to just leave whenever you want, because you know that I have the kids. You know, like she's got it. I'm just gonna go.
Yeah.
And then he's like, that's not fair because you can go whenever you want too. And I'm like, could I? Can I?
Am I right though?
I don't know. So I do like photography. That's kind of my way of like working and getting out of the house. But now this dance class.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Sorry.
This is fun. All right, so pizza number 2 is done. We're going to top it off with some garlic salt again.
How about we put these pears away?
Yeah, they need to go. Boom. We're going to stick this bad boy in the oven, and we will get back to you with the final results here in a few minutes.
Pizza is done.
It's done. Out of the oven. Here, I'm going to get this camera so we can show you guys the close-up. Listen, y'all, we might be onto something.
You guys need to smell this house right now.
This
It
looks
smells
so good. Look at that.
I just put
my
Judah down to bed and I could
goodness.
smell it from his room upstairs.
That's like restaurant quality.
It looks like it.
That is amazing. I can't wait to eat this. This looks so good.
I know.
Oh, man.
Let's hurry so we can eat this.
Let's go. So, first point, trying to record this with children was insane. So, apologize if we were a little scatterbrained today. But we did want to kind of circle back to this whole idea of being intentional with your health and eating. Obviously we're making pizza. This probably wasn't the best example for this, but being intentional with what you put in your body, it goes a long way, not just for your health, but also for your spiritual health as well. I think that one of the things that is undervalued in the church and in Christianity is your physical health. We just feel like it doesn't matter or it's not important. And, one of the interesting things is we're so quick to beat up on people when it comes to, like, different addictions that they have, with whether it could be, like, pornography or, like, alcohol or drugs. And we're so quick to, like, condemn that stuff and then go through Taco Bell and eat terrible food and just be complete gluttons, and just have these, like, crazy, like, terrible food addictions. And the truth is, like, yeah, that might not be illegal or, like, morally wrong, but your lack of self-control and discipline is just as evident as somebody who's addicted to a substance.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think it totally relates spiritually. Just whatever you put in your body, like, comes out. And it's like whatever Dominic would put in his body, it affected his health, it affected his pain. And same spiritually, it's important what you put inside of you. And we all know that the word is definitely something that you always need to make sure you put inside of yourself. Because from that flows so much. Yeah, absolutely. So I think, like, one of the coolest things that we've learned with this whole thing, obviously, like, having stomach issues and pain and stuff like that is never fun. But one of the things that I think I really learned and we learned as a family is that, like, your spirituality and your walk with the Lord reaches further than just your spirit. It reaches throughout your entire body, your entire, like, your health, what you eat, how you think, how you spend your free time. Habits.
Yeah, habits, everything. Like, God wants everything from us. He doesn't want just, like, a Sunday morning experience. And so, taking care of what you put in your body, making sure that you're exercising and going to dance classes and doing fun stuff like that.
I'm
like,
never gonna hear the end of this, like, whole dance thing.
I think it's so cool. But making that a priority is important because, and Riley just got out of bed. But it's important because God is concerned with those things. He cares about those things. So, it's important for us to be intentional about them. So, homemade barbecue.
It really wasn't homemade.
The bacon was homemade.
We made pizza at home. There we go.
That's what that means. We made pizza at home. We struggled through it with our kids.
Let's eat one.
It looks so good.
You want to try some, Riley?
Oh,
that's hot.
Yeah, it's going to be flaming hot. But
I don't think I can eat it yet.
I don't even care. Oh my goodness. Oh.
That is so good.
It hurts, but it's so good. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today.
Stop. No. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. We will probably do this more. Maybe not at bedtime when the kids are just, like, insane.
Yeah.
But we want to do more like this where you kind of have an inside look of what
This is
life
our
is like
guys.
at home.
Crazy.
You should look at what's beyond the camera line past us.
I cleaned this specific area.
It's just, this is clean. This is all.
Yeah, we love you guys. We appreciate you guys as always. Also, for the next week... Ew, gross, an ear booger. So for the next week, we've extended our merch. So if you're interested in buying some merch, you can still do that. DM me or message me on Facebook or Instagram or the Life and Love page, whatever the case, if you want to get your merch. What we're going to do is we're basically going to get all the orders in, and then we're going to order all the merch at once just to be a little more cost effective, and then we'll be shipping them out next week. So get your order in before the end of this week if you want to get your hoodie or pullover within the next 2 weeks. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys. And with that, we wrap up another great conversation. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you guys next week.
As always, live right, love everyone, and pray hard.